a lot of patients with gastrointestinal issues. Some of the symptoms that they come in with include abdominal pain, bloating, gas, constipation, and diarrhea. One of the possible diagnoses that I make is something called SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. This is when there's an alteration in the normal gut microbiome, and it leads to intestinal wall inflammation and abnormalities in the normal gut bacteria. The way that these unhealthy microbes metabolize some of the components of food leads to an excess of methane and hydrogen gas. Patients perceive this as bloating, increased gas, and these symptoms can also overlap with other functional GI disorders such as IBS with constipation or diarrhea. There are several different ways that we can diagnose SIBO, one of which includes going to a gastroenterologist and possibly going through a hydrogen methane breath test, which helps to detect if there's abnormal types of bacteria in the GI tract. Here, as a primary care physician, I would go ahead and order some lab work, including some stool studies to rule out if there's something else going on. But I would primarily listen to your symptoms and use those to make the diagnosis. Then we would go ahead with some of the treatment options. One of these includes an antibiotic called Xifaxan, which works only in the GI tract to help get rid of some of these organisms that are causing the problem. The next is a medical food product called Interrogam, which helps to bind some of the microbes and improve the health of the GI tract as well. There's also, of course, probiotics, which help improve intestinal bacteria, and alterations in diet, such as the low FODMAPs diet, which can help with abdominal bloating and gas symptoms. Here at Chapel Hill Doctors, one of our providers happens to be Dr. Douglas Drossman, a world-renowned gastroenterologist who wrote the Rome criteria for functional GI disorders. I met Dr. Drossman in medical school and have been fortunate enough to experience his mentorship for the last 12 years. If you or someone you know is experiencing GI distress, feel free to call and make an appointment today. I'm Dr. Allison Valentine with Chapel Hill Primary Care.